never let somebody tell you what you cannot do. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Be persistent. Do whatever it takes. Don't give up. Dare to be great. And when you run into that wall, because you will, climb over it. And if you can't climb, then dig underneath it. And if you can't dig, then walk around it. And if you can't walk, then take a hammer and start hitting it. And hit it every minute. Hit it every hour, hit it every day, hit it every month, hit it every year until you break through.
Let us give Mr. Harris another round of applause.
And to talk about all this, Linal Harris, business executive and radio host.
Are you an actor or a reactor? An actor is somebody who knows exactly what they're up to. And so if somebody comes to me, I'm not reacting. I'm acting on my personal brand. I'm acting on what my personal beliefs are. I'm acting on my purpose. I've brought in some people who are very capable, but their confidence was lacking. And that's why I had to work with them. They got it, they just don't have confidence. And so you may not end up in a situation with a leader like me. And so you have to step in there confident that you can do the job, and that you can increase your capability and acquire skills to get the job done.
Social media will be the media. And so for those of us who are still refusing to get on social media, Facebook, Twitter, all these different things, you may actually be hurting your own career. Be somewhere where you can be authentically you. Because when you show up bringing 100% of yourself, that's when you do great work. It's really about making sure that you're looking at the entire marketplace. And so if you only have 6 white males that are interviewing for an officer role, then you're not looking at the marketplace. That's the indicator, right? And then what I tell white males is this: hey, look at the demographics. Because in the next decade, I might be up here like, you need to make sure you hire white males. What's it? You know, I'm serious. Diversity is diversity, right? Diversity is difference. And there's value that we all bring, and that's what the conversation is really about.
Maybe starting tonight, it's important for us to watch what we consume. It's about time we start being intentional about our inputs so we can get the desired outputs.
Good evening, Chicago. You're listening to Inspirational Perspective. I'm your host, Linal Harris, Chicago's very own life coach.
What are you thankful for? I got James from South Shore. James, you are on the air with Linal Harris. How you doing?
What happens is when we lay out these plans, everything seems to be great on paper. We try to put the plans into action, and the very first barrier or the wall we hit, it feels like failure, when in fact, I believe that it represents progress.
Entrepreneurs, this is probably a different type of advice, but you need to build relationships with people that love you. Because as a CEO of your company, your customers basically are the ones who write your reviews, and sometimes they won't tell you what they think of the product. They'll take the product and say, oh man, that's no good, and then toss it. And you'll never hear back from them. And so you need somebody around you who will try your product and say, hey, that's mediocre, man. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, you gave it to me because we're friends, but I wouldn't buy it. And you might say, well, you hating on me, all that. No, if they love you, they're telling you something. You got to develop it. You got to keep working. And so find people that will lift you up, because sometimes we surround ourselves with people who make us feel good, and while we're feeling good, we actually are sliding down.